What's up guys, Slippery here and welcome back to another Fortnite video here today on our channel guys. And today we are going to be talking about a video that I haven't really done here on my channel. So yeah guys, so today we're going to be talking about the Fortnite storyline so far guys. So yeah, so I have seen a couple of other YouTubers do this sort of videos, but I haven't seen a YouTuber do one, you know, like within season 4 guys. So yeah, hopefully you do enjoy the video and make sure to like and subscribe as well if you do enjoy it, and also make sure to comment down below anything that missed out, or like anything you want to say, just anything really guys. So yeah, without being said, let's get into the Fortnite storyline. So the Fortnite storyline, guys, started in Chapter 1, Season 3, so a very long time ago in Fortnite. So yeah, it started in Season 3 then, and we didn't really know that it was going to turn into a storyline because Epic didn't actually hint, you know, like that it was going to be a storyline. But yeah, so what started happening in Chapter 1 Season 3 was that we started getting meteors falling from the sky, not like massive ones, just little ones, and they could like actually like break builds and like also just like interact with maps. So yeah, so we eventually got meteors, and we also saw that there was a massive like meteor in the sky, or like asteroid. It was like a blue like glowing light, and we thought that was the asteroid in Season 3. Obviously we thought that might come eventually to the map, and guess what? Surprise surprise, it did in Season 4. So with the start of Season 4 guys, the meteor actually crashed into Dusty Depot, and the whole of Dusty Depot got absolutely destroyed. Like, I mean destroyed. Okay, so yeah, so from then on we had like hot rocks and you know, like really cool items that like added to the game to do with like obviously the meteor, and also it destroyed factories as well, which was next to the Dusty Depot. So yeah guys, so that happened, and then I think a couple of weeks into the season we started noticing what you could say as government trucks. Well, we don't really know whether it was the government, but we all assumed that there were government trucks. So basically what was happening guys was the government, I say that in quotation marks because I don't know whether they are, but yeah, the government was actually transporting hot rocks from the crater to the secret evil base with the rocket, because I think they were trying to charge up the rocket with hot rock crystals or rocks. So yeah, and they were charging it up for the visitor, and the visitor ultimately wanted to leave the Fortnite world to get back, because obviously he came inside the meteor and didn't want to come to this planet, so he was going to try and escape. But when the rocket event happened, unfortunately, well, it did kind of work and kind of not. Well, first of all, it actually was aiming for tilted towers, and we were all surprised. It was like, why is it aiming for tilted towers? But then at the last second, or at the end of the event, the rocket eventually went up into the sky and smashed through like the Fortnite roof, you can say, and yeah, basically made a massive rift. And over the period of Season 4 we got just like the rift, I think, got a little bit bigger, and we got some more rifts as well. And then next is Season 5, which near the start of Season 5 we started getting lightning strikes from that rift that the visitor made, and the lightning strikes actually over a couple of days created a purple cube called Kevin. And yes, we all remember Kevin. I hated Kevin, I'm not sure about you guys, but yeah, it created Kevin the Cube, and he basically made a journey all the way across the map to Loot Lake, where he infected the lake and basically made it like really bouncy in that. It kind of made no sense, but yeah, he kind of like made it all bouncy, which was a little bit weird. But yeah, that happened. And then obviously from then on we also got like more rifts as well, like including burgers. Like the Durr burger was like on that hill, and like stuff like 80Ks had gone, like certain bits in like name locations had disappeared. So yeah, stuff like that really. And then leading into season 6 was a little bit awkward, because the house in the middle of Loot Lake obviously did rise up to the sky, because little did we know that the cube was actually resting under the house, or the island where the house was. And yeah, basically was floating around on the map for ages, and it was just like literally just staying in the air for quite a long time. And I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I remember. The place did turn into Leaky Lake, which was, I suppose, quite a alright name. But yeah, so the place did turn into Leaky Lake, which yeah, because obviously the cube was there and it left a massive hole. And then one day we got noticed for an oncoming live event, which actually included the cube getting like bigger and like really old. So eventually, guys, the cube got really old, and actually after a while exploded in a live event, and that put us on like this like weird like rift world kind of thing. And we got transported back to Loot Lake, where it was like all rainbows. It had like a Kevin the Cube monument, like with like all the stones, and it stayed like that for a while, guys. And then we're just leading into oh, what's it called, season 7, where it's kind of like a snowy themed, like the left side of the map turned into snow. But yeah, from there, guys, obviously we got the Greasy Grove frozen over into like this ice lake, you could say, guys. And from then on there, we saw nothing else from the cube, or like any more action really, guys. So yeah, I thought that was actually quite interesting, to be honest with you. So yeah, we just got like all the snow and everything to do with that, when one day in the I'm not sure what the guy's called, I think it might be the prisoner, because do you remember the prisoner, guys? So yeah, so the prisoner's like kind of castle was obviously revealed, and it revealed dragon eggs. So there's like a massive speculation around that as well, like all the dragon eggs and all that lot. And appears to be that they didn't really mean much, and there wasn't much story going on apart from when the Ice King turned the whole map with Steve the Sphere into like an icy map. But from there on, guys, there wasn't really much you could say much interesting stuff or storyline involved stuff. So yeah, so that led us into season 8, where we got like a kind of like more tropical theme at the top right end of the map. And yes, indeed, what happened was at the start we got like the pirate ship, we got some new location. It was just like all really good, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, so season 8 was quite good at the start, and the dragon eggs turned into a skin which was in the battle pass. So that was pretty interesting as well, guys. So yeah, it turned into a skin which was actually kind of a good skin. I think it was called hybrid, wasn't it? Something like hybrid, guys. I'm not exactly like sure. Yeah, let me know down below, guys, in the comment section down below, because I can't actually remember what the name of the skin was. I think it might be hybrid, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, so not really much happened like during the season, at the start of the season, but like halfway through we got like this excavation site in Dusty Divot. where obviously the meteor had hit, and we all thought this might lead up to something big, which it really didn't. It led up to more excavation sites, and we didn't really know what's happening until one day we got a massive excavation site around Loot Lake, which they turned it into like this all like, it wasn't even water in the middle anymore, it was just this very, very weird like metallic experiment kind of area. And from then on, obviously we got these weird like sphere things what we had to lock in to the ground to open like the vault, you could say. And yes, we had to do all different objectives for that, and eventually when we did it on the day for the leading up to the event, sorry, we actually got sucked into the vault where all the weapons were, and you could choose what weapons you wanted to come back, and in the end it was the drum gun that won the unvaulted vote. So yeah, that came back, and also at the same time the volcano erupted as well, guys, in season 8, which led to the destruction of Retail Row and of course Tilted Towers. RIP. So everybody who liked Tilted Towers. So yeah, so from then on we led into season 9, which included the introduction of Neo Tilted and also Mega Mall as well. And we didn't really get like much a storyline in this season, guys. We just got like a couple of Easter eggs like linking to crossovers and that, but we didn't get much in this apart from when I think there was like a couple weeks left, there was monster footprints like appearing in a massive eye in the side of Polar Peak, where when the volcano erupted it actually did hit Polar Peak as well, sorry, which I didn't mention. And yet a monster was formed, and the monster was actually like massive, like it was literally insane. And so yeah, so the monster was created, and one day in an event we did see it, and the government, you could say again, were trying to build a robot to protect us against this monster, and eventually the robot did win, which was good, and then he blasted up into the sky and the monster skeleton remained on the map, guys. And then after that, guys, which was actually leading into season 10, which was a massive season actually, we got the introduction of the scientist, which was obviously a guy like the visitor, one of like the 7, and like one of the 7 is like the visitors like kind of clan that he has. So yeah, so from then on in season 10 we got massive changes to locations and old stuff coming back but in slightly different form. So we got like Retail Row back but with zombies, and they all included rift beacons, guys. So yeah, so rift beacons created the new locations, and we got many locations until one day there was another rocket being built, but by the scientists this time at Dusty Depot, because Dusty Depot came back, and of course the rocket launched, and it did launch into the air, did its, you know, like rift things. And then guys, it actually like went into like this meteor bit, and then we saw multiple rockets coming out the meteor. We in fact saw 7, which is obviously the clan, and then there's loads and loads more, which were obviously like the 7 rockets going through many times. And then they teleported the meteor to over like near the Loot Lake, or the Leaky Lake vault, guys, which was eventually you know, because there was actually a massive orb around Loot Lake in season 10 at the time. So yeah, the meteor was trying to penetrate that, and eventually it did penetrate it. And then this is where the massive part comes in, guys. It actually destroyed like the kind of sphere thing in the middle of Loot Lake. It blasted us out, and then unfortunately the whole map was sucked into a black hole, and so were we as well. And then yeah, guys, this led us into chapter 2, obviously season 1, which is the chapter we're in now. So guys, I'm just going to take a little break for a minute and I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, we are back. So yeah, so like I was saying with chapter 2 season 1, we just led it into that, obviously, from the black hole, and it was a whole new world really. Like, we're all kind of like, the whole fan base was kind of confused what's happening, like the storyline. And to be honest with you, not much did happen. Like, literally hardly anything happened during the whole season 1. There was no storyline, no nothing. It's just obviously just a new map and like new surroundings, I suppose. So from then on, yeah, nothing happened in the first season. Sorry, yeah, it's there. I might cut out, sorry about that. So yeah, so in the next season, which was season 2 chapter 2, it is like kind of like secret agent kind of themed, and the whole kind of thing was, it was obviously the secret agents and Midas trying to like, you know, trying to be up to his bad stuff, and in the end he actually was found out to be working for both sides and like kind of controlling the war, because you know there's a war between Ghost and Shadow. Well, he was actually controlling both sides to obviously try and destroy the rig, which did eventually happen, and it did blow up, and yeah, basically the rig blew up. And then next, guys, which happened after that was obviously Midas built the Doomsday device, which was helped by the Jules skin, or the Jules character that was in the game in last season, guys. So yeah, so she helped him build the thing, and Midas was like, his whole main goal was to try and push back the storm and like kind of penetrate the world. But yeah, in the Doomsday event, obviously it went up, and it did work at first, and we got teleported into like this weird white office. And what we think, the speculation is that the people in that office were actually controlling Fortnite, if that makes sense. So that the whole of Fortnite was a simulation. So Midas was a simulation, and he was trying to break out of it by breaking the storm. And then whatever character we were got teleported to the office where the people were controlling Fortnite, and then we got sucked back in again. And after the Doomsday event ended, there was this massive like tidal wave, which eventually in season 3 fell on the whole map, and yeah guys, basically flooded the whole map, and all the locations were like covered in water. You had to get around with boats and trucks. It was like really cool, guys. So yeah, so that happened as well. And from then on, in obviously last season, in season 3, we also led up to season 4 by literally like small water changes to the map, like Slurpy Swamps coming back as well and everything like that. And then over the days we got these comic books which actually told us about what's going to be in the next season, and little hints as well, guys. And on the last day of season 3, a crater appeared with Thor's hammer, and also like these Bifrost markings as well. And then that led us into chapter 2 season 4, guys, which was all Marvel themed. So yeah guys, it was Marvel themed. And then we have Galactus in the sky, which is actually heading towards Fortnite, and obviously it isn't the end of this season yet. But yeah, he's heading towards Fortnite at the minute, and is probably going to destroy us all, guys. So so yeah, that probably isn't going to be fun. But there probably will be a live event with obviously the Avengers trying to stop Galactus from coming. And from the latest updates on Fortnite, we've got these like weird kind of like museum places, or like character houses, like Marvel character houses, like the Ant-Man house, a museum, Black Panther statue, stuff like that really, guys. and eventually from then on we got loads of stuff like that. And yeah, obviously you got loads of different skins as well in the battle pass, guys, including like 4 Iron Man and yeah, pretty cool skins like that. And once again, linking in with the season is obviously the big man, the main man, Tony Stark, Iron Man, who actually created these like rift beacons again, which was mentioned in season 10. Yeah, so he created these rift beacons, which ultimately is trying to create a shield, and we don't know the exact thing what the shield is trying to do at the minute, guys, but we think it's going to create a shield and obviously block off Galactus somehow, or use it as some like defensive system against Galactus, guys. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool as well. But I suppose that brings to the end of our video, guys. So yeah, that's literally the whole Fortnite story explained and everything that's happened in order so far. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe, and obviously leave a comment down below on anything that you want to leave a comment on, basically. And yeah, guys, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. And yes, by the time I'm recording this, it's September the 9th, so hopefully tomorrow, guys, the next Rocket Pass will be coming out, and I'll be making a stream on that as well. And yeah, hopefully this video will be uploaded by September 10th as well. So yeah, guys, that's all from me, so I'll see you later. Swoosh!